Hi there, my name is John of Cooking with John Gruber, and today for my series of plant-based episodes here at the Cooking with John Gruber channel, we are going to be just making a simple, I would say Asian-inspired pasta dish. It's not necessarily pasta. In fact, I'm going to be using bean threads, which are very similar to glass noodles, only they don't contain any rice. They're made of potato starch, tapioca starch, and mung beans, which I think are pretty good. So I've got water boiling. I'm going to make the mung beans, but when I come back, I'm going to have our other ingredients ready, and I'm going to be using my induction cooker to try making a quick sauce for this particular dish. So I will see you in just a moment. I did say that we were going to be working with glass noodles or mung bean noodles. Now, let me show you what they look like. They come in this little nest. In fact, they come in a big package and they're already wrapped up. I have some water boiling already on the stove in the back. And I'm going to put them in the steamer here. Yes, it has like little holes at the bottom. It'll allow the water to through. I'm going to steep them for maybe about 10-12 minutes. In that boiling water, but I'm going to be removing the boiling water from the burner. So I'm just going to take care of that right now. Turn off the water. And slowly lower this in. And kind of give that a little shake there. And put that in. That's all I'm going to do with the noodles. So the next step is I'm going to be taking the broccoli and chopping it up, which I've already done that. And I'm also using snow peas. I've had some sugar snap peas that I wanted to use up. I don't like eating these whole. When I get like a full mouth of it, it's just not that attractive. So what I do is I just kind of cut it at an angle, and I make these like really cute diamond shapes that are a little bit more manageable when you're eating. Plus with the long stringy noodle, it's probably easier to grab a little bit of that too. To make the sauce, it's kind of an ad-lib thing. I have just a little bit of peanut butter. And if you know me, that there's still several servings in this almost empty jar of peanut butter, but I'm using the rubber spatula to scrape it out. I'm also going to be using a decent soy sauce, and then some of the sriracha for a little bit of Asian flavor, and a lot more garlic because I want to have flavor to this. But I will be adding that closer to the end. Because sometimes when you add garlic too early, you cook off the flavor. So that's something I just wanted to let you know about. When sauteing vegetables, usually you're going to be using an oil or a butter. In this case, I'm going to be sauteing in a little bit of water. So let me just grab some water real quick. That'll get the steam going for the broccoli and the greens, because I kind of want them to be a little softer. Okay, so there's just a little bit of water. I'd say maybe a quarter of a cup. And I'm just going to put all of this right in the pan, including my sugar snap peas. And yes, it's a very green dish. The noodles will be white. And this will be green, but I don't mind lack of color in this particular dish, as long as you don't overcook your broccoli, because then it kind of turns grayish brown. Definitely leave it a little bit more on the green side, the bright green side, if you can. All right, so this makes a lot of noise because of the fan that's running, so I may just fast forward through the whole process, but everything's just kind of going to get tossed in the pan. There's no real recipe for this. It's just a matter to taste. So play with these ingredients just to add a little bit of flavor and flair. If there's any changes that I have for you, I will let you know toward the end of this video. So unlock. That's done, and that was really quick. Now, yes, the peanut butter did thicken the sauce quite a bit, and the broccoli still is kind of tender crisp. Same thing with the sugar snap peas, so they are going to have a little bit of crunch. If you wanted to cook them down a little bit more, you could have. I added a healthy serving of the soy sauce. So if I had to say how much I used, I probably did about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. It was chunky peanut butter, but that's all I had left. Then probably about a tablespoon of the soy sauce, and maybe a half a tablespoon of the sriracha. And then of course just shook some of the garlic powder in with it. So now I'm just gonna drain those mung bean noodles and then just kind of stir them in this pan here. So as you can see, the pan did change because my induction cooker doesn't like my non-stick. It says that there's an error with the pot. So I'm just going to be using, I just used this one. Again, I used water and no oil. This is a stainless steel pan, but nothing stuck to it because I just kind of kept stirring. So and it's still nice and hot and toasty. I can't wait to dive in. Okay, so let me just go ahead, drain those noodles, and I'll show you the assembly process. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it quickly drained and it's all right just on top in the steamer, and I should just be able to dump this right in to the pan. See how quickly it slides and glides. None of the pasta is stuck, and it is clear. Let me see if I can pull up a couple of them. I can't. They're relatively hot. Well, anyway, so they are clear, and I'm just going to stir them in the sauce. They're not really going to coat themselves too much with the sauce. It's just the nature of the beast here, but stir that up. Looks really good, honestly. And then I'll just put it in a bowl, which I have over there. I can't believe how hot this still is, but it's not cooking, it's just staying warm. Nice, beautiful. All stirred up with the sauce. Smells amazing. Grab the bowl. Wow, that was a stretch, huh? And move this out of the way. And this will just slide right in. I know it will. And what a wonderful way to get all of your greens in and still have a change of, you know, your rices and you know, you get sick of pasta, potato, couscous. The mung bean threads are amazing. Might even want to top this up with a little sesame seed, which I have here in front of me. So I'm going to do that. I buy sesame seeds by the bag full, so it's quite a large size, but usually they come in jars, and just toss it right on top. There's never too many. All right, so not even sure how many different cultures I took this recipe from. Quite a few, I'm sure. But there's my mung beans with the broccoli, plenty of sunflower seeds, or not sunflower, but sesame seeds, as you can see. You may even just want to add a little bit more heat to it because I like things spicy. And if you need to add more seasoning or more soy sauce for, salt, I think it's going to be good with the amount that I use. So try that combo like I did. But ponzu would also work in a pinch. If you are not necessarily watching, or not watching, but reducing your animal protein intake, fish sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and oyster sauce could also work really well with this recipe. But because I am doing a series of completely plant-based meals, this one here contains none of that. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time after I clean up my mess. Take care.